The Pyramids of Giza are among the most studied structures on Earth, yet they remain some of the least understood. They were built more than 4,000 years ago, using nothing but stone, human effort, and knowledge we still struggle to explain. More than 2 million stone blocks were used, many of them weighing several tons each, and yet they were placed with astonishing accuracy. So the first question is not why they were built, but how such a construction was even possible. Each block had to be cut, transported, and positioned with care. There were no steel tools, no engines, no modern machines, and still the stones fit together so tightly that in some places a blade cannot slide between them. This level of precision is difficult to achieve even today. So how did an ancient civilization accomplish this on such a massive scale? One of the most widely accepted explanations involves ramps. Long earthen or stone ramps slowly raised as the pyramid grew taller. But despite decades of research, no single ramp theory fully explains the evidence we see. Some ramps would have required more material than the pyramid itself. Others would have been nearly impossible to stabilize. The question remains open. Then there is the foundation. The base of the Great Pyramid is nearly perfectly level, with a margin of error measured in millimeters. To achieve this, the builders would have needed an advanced understanding of leveling techniques. But no written instructions have ever been found. No diagrams, no records, only the result. Inside the pyramids, the mystery deepens. Narrow passageways lead to chambers hidden deep within the stone. Some rooms appear carefully planned. Others seem to serve no obvious purpose. Even today, new voids and spaces continue to be discovered, raising more questions than answers. Why design such complexity inside a structure meant only as a tomb? And then there is the precision. The Great Pyramid is aligned almost perfectly, with the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. The margin of error is so small that it rivals modern surveying techniques. But this alignment was achieved thousands of years before compasses or advanced measuring tools. Why was such accuracy necessary? Was it symbolic, practical, or something else entirely? Every angle, every corridor, every chamber appears deliberate. Nothing feels random, and yet the purpose behind many of these design choices remains unclear. The more we study the pyramids, the more they seem to resist simple explanations. Perhaps the pyramids were more than monuments to the dead. Perhaps they represented power, knowledge, or belief in a way we no longer fully understand. Or perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between, hidden within the stone, waiting to be rediscovered. Because even after 4,000 years, the Pyramids of Giza continue to ask us the same question. How was this truly achieved? As researchers looked closer, another pattern began to emerge. The pyramids were not built randomly. They were part of a carefully planned complex. Their positions, distances, and orientations appear intentional, not accidental. This suggests long-term planning far beyond a single generation. Consider the materials. Some stones were quarried nearby, but others were transported from locations hundreds of kilometers away. Moving such massive blocks across desert terrain would have required coordination, logistics, and an understanding of physics that was remarkably advanced for its time. And yet there is no written explanation of how this was achieved. Even the joints between stones raise questions. Many blocks are cut so precisely that the gaps between them are almost invisible. This level of craftsmanship would demand not only skill, but consistency, repeated thousands of times. How was this precision maintained across millions of blocks? Then there is the question of time. Conventional estimates suggest the Great Pyramid was built within a few decades. That would require placing hundreds of blocks every day without interruption. No modern construction project operates under such conditions, and still the pyramids stand. Inside, the design choices become even more puzzling. Certain chambers align with specific directions. Some passages slope at deliberate angles. These features appear calculated, as if they followed a set of rules. We no longer fully understand. Rules that were never written down, or perhaps never meant to be. Some scholars believe the pyramids were deeply symbolic. Not just tombs, but expressions of cosmic order. Others argue they were political statements, a demonstration of absolute power and control. And some suggest their purpose may have changed over time, evolving as knowledge was passed down. What makes the pyramids truly remarkable is not a single mystery, but the number of unanswered questions that still surround them. Every explanation solves one problem while creating several more. Despite centuries of study, the pyramids refuse to be reduced to a simple story. They stand at the intersection of engineering, belief, and ambition, a reminder that ancient civilizations may have understood their world in ways we have yet to rediscover. And perhaps that is the real mystery. Not that we don't have answers, but that the pyramids continue to challenge how we think about the past. The pyramids are still there, standing in silence, unchanged by time, unmoved by questions. We have measured their stones, mapped their chambers, studied every angle and corridor, and yet something remains missing. Not a piece of stone, but a piece of understanding. Perhaps the pyramids were never meant to explain themselves. Perhaps they were built to endure, not just physically, but as a reminder of how much knowledge can be lost. Even after 4,000 years, they continue to challenge us, and maybe that is their greatest legacy. Not the answers they give us, but the questions they refuse to let go.